Do you have the N Rewards secured credit card with Navy Federal and it has not graduated? We're going to talk about the reasons why today in this video. Hi, and thank y'all for tuning in to Starr Knows Credit. On this channel, we talk personal and business credit and everything else that's going to help us level up and get the bag. So thank you again. If you are here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I hope you consider being a subscriber. And all to my subscribers that has gotten me over 10,000, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all rock, and I appreciate all the love. So let's get into this video today. I will not hold you up. So if you have the N Rewards Secure Credit Card, and if you've had this card for more than 6 months and they have not graduated you from this card to their cash rewards card, we're going to talk about some of the reasons why. If y'all saw my other video that I posted about why you're getting denied with Navy Federal, I'm gonna link that one in the description box and above for you guys to check out at your own time. But I wanted to bring up this because I've talked to some people in even in my pledge loan video, I've talked to some customers of Navy Federal that said that they've had the N Rewards Secure Card for a while and it has not graduated, and they don't understand why it's not graduating. So let's get to that. For the ones that don't know what this secured card is, the N Rewards Secured Card is a card that will help you if you are rebuilding credit. Say you've gone through some things with your credit before and now you're trying to rebuild after getting things removed, deleted, or whatever. This is a rebuilder type starter card. It's also for people that's never had credit, and it's also giving you some established revolving line of credit. Okay, just especially if your credit is not that good. Also, this card does not have an annual fee, so that's a good thing, because a lot of starter cards like this or credit rebuilder cards sometimes do come with an annual fee. Also, this card does have 1x reward points on your dollar spent. APR on this card is 18% as well, which is still cheap compared to some other credit cards that have 27% all the way up to like in the 30s, you know, 30, even 39%. So I think this is a really good starter card if you are a member of Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, I will not go over the eligibility to become a member of Navy Federal. I will leave a link down below of their website listing what their eligibility requirements are. Okay, so let's get into why I'm doing this video. If you had this card for more than 6 months, on their website it tells you the minimum to deposit is $200. So you can get this card with a minimum of $200. You're going to put up your own money, so you got to have $200 already in your member savings account with Navy Federal. Okay, and then once you apply for the card, you will have to apply, and it's going to be a hard pull from TransUnion. Okay, once you are approved for this card, they're going to take that $200 that's in your savings account and put it as the limit of the card. Now, you can put more than $200 if you can afford it, but $200 is the bare minimum. We also say once you get the card going, all right, in 3 months, they will increase your limit without you having to put more money down as a deposit. So they're not graduating you in 3 months. They're telling you that in 3 months, they're going to review your card. And if you have had great history so far with the money that you've used of your own, they can increase your limit with their money and not your own. Okay, so by 6 months, they're saying they still going to be reviewing your account, and if all factors are good, then they will graduate your card to a cash rewards card. Okay, they will graduate it. So that means they will return your initial deposit back into your savings account, because really it's not leaving your savings account, it's just frozen where you can't withdraw it. Okay, it'll still earn dividends, whatever their dividend amount is. The money is still technically in the savings account, they'll just have it froze where you cannot access it, you can't withdraw it. At 6 months, they will give you your part of the money back change you over to a cash rewards card, and then at that point you will have another limit. They probably will increase your limit again. Why are some people not graduating even on the third month to get the limit increase? One of the main factors of this is going to be your credit utilization. If you have a $200 limit, you cannot use all $200 and have it reporting to the credit bureaus. This is hurting your credit more than it is establishing and building it, okay? When you max your card out, it shows to lenders that you cannot handle debt. It looks like you are living off the credit card. So in order to maximize the credit score and have the best credit score that you can have with revolving credit, you want to keep the utilization under 30% at all times. So that is $30 on each 100, okay? So that's $60 if you have a $200 limit. Basically, you cannot max it out if you do not understand the statement date, because the due date is the last day that you can actually pay the card without a late fee, okay? That's the due date. But your statement date is when they're actually going to report the balance to the credit bureaus. If it's over 30% of the limit, it will drop your score. If it's under 30%, it will bring your score up. It will create a good score for you. Now, the sweet spot is 10%, okay? If you keep this card under 10%, that's where you will get the maximum amount of points as you are continuing to build a history, not only with Navy Federal, but with the credit bureaus itself, okay? So you are hurting yourself if you are maxing the card out. That's the main thing. Most of you get $200 and you immediately go out and spend it and let that be a balance, and then you pay whatever minimum. And because you thinking you paying whatever the minimum amount is, $25, you thinking that you are doing the right thing. But if you max it out to 200 and you're only paying 25, you are paying interest at that 18% rate. So that's not helping your credit. Keeping it and paying it back off every time you use it is showing responsibility with the card. And that is what Navy Federal is looking for. They're looking for responsible users. You can't get these high limits if you do not know how to handle $200, okay? It's crazy to me that people think they're going to get $100,000 limit on which their credit card, like the flagship card, can go up to $80,000. If you can't manage $200, how are you going to get $80,000 on the flagship card? It's not going to happen, guys. I'm not trying to be nasty or anything like that. I just want y'all to be real. That's just like on the pledge loan. If you using the minimum $250, the likelihood of them giving you a $20,000 limit, unless you got direct deposit and some other factors that I talked about in my denials video, it can be possible, but you got to make sure that everything is right in line. You know, those boxes have got to check. Another reason why you may not be graduating from this card is because you don't have direct deposit. I can't stress that enough. Navy Federal wants you to have direct deposit. It does not have to be your whole check. So you can just put whatever you want to put in there. They just want to see that you have a stable income coming into your account. Also, if you want to do a certificate, they got the Easy Start certificate for like $50. That's a good start because you can put direct deposit into the Easy Start certificate. And as of today's me shooting this video, they have that. If you get the certificate for like 12 months, it's over 4%. Okay, so that's a good interest yield that they got going on right now if you want to start that with the low $50. But they want you to use their products. So make sure you're not maxing out this card. That's key. Okay, do not max the card out. Pay, if you do max it out, pay it back off. Okay, that's the thing. You got to pay these starter cards back off. You cannot carry a balance, and if you do carry a balance, it has to be under the 30% of the available limit. So if you're only doing $200, you should not be carrying a balance more than $60, okay? $30 per 100. All right, so that's what we're looking at. Make sure that you are building a relationship with them, and your card should graduate. If you do these steps, your card should graduate in the 6 months. One more thing before I get off this video. Do not, just because you have a good relationship that you're building with Navy and you do all the steps that I just mentioned, do not be doing the wrong on your other credit limits. Okay, so say if you got a Quicksilver starter card with Capital One, you don't want to max that card out either. You don't want to max out any of your available credit. Okay, you want to treat all your cards the same. Whatever the limit is, keep it under 30%. Okay, if you're gonna let it report to your credit, you need to keep them under 30%, because they're not just looking at your account with them, they're also looking at your overall credit profile. So do not think that they just looking at their card. They're looking at how you handle debt, period. Okay, how do you handle debt? Before I start giving you $10,000 limits, $15,000 limits, I need to know that you can handle debt, because I don't want this credit card to be charged off in the future. Okay, we don't want this to be a charge off because you could not handle the amount of money that we gave you. So you got to show in good faith that you know how to manage your debt. Okay, because at the end of the day, guys, credit is not your money. It's not your money. A lot of people get credit cards and they run it up, getting things that they don't need. One thing I'm an advocate for, I'm not an advocate for getting credit cards to create bills, but I do advocate using other people's money to make money. Okay, if you're going to get a credit card, make sure that you're not just buying things that you can't make no money off of. You know, if you can't make any money off of it, then it's just a want. It's not a need. It's not a necessity. Okay, so that's the things that you got to think about when you're using these credit cards. Do I need this swipe? Okay, or is this just a want? Okay, so that's one thing. Just be responsible with your credit. I won't make these videos for anybody to get into any type of struggle with their debt. I don't believe in having debt if it's not because you're trying to make money, if you're not investing in something that can bring you a return on that money. Okay, that's how I live. All right, if y'all got anything out this video today, please give me a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment. Please subscribe to the channel and let me know how I'm doing. You know, y'all subscribing and liking the videos and leave me comments, those things does matter. It does help with the algorithm here on YouTube, and I really do appreciate it. So you guys, as I always tell you, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.